Hi, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a video in which I wear a dress with the world's poofiest sleeves. It was on sale, it was non-returnable, and now I am wearing it. If Snow White can pull them off, so can I, because we both have translucent skin. But let's get down to the real reason we are all here, which is to find out the results of the first round of the Goodreads Choice Awards. I'm nervous, I'm excited, I feel like I voted for some underdogs. But let's do it, let's find out which books made it through. Alright, here we go. Fiction is first, and we've got Swan Song, Ellen Helen Friend. Oh, the bookshop one made it through, yay, yay, yay. The Wedding People, Sally Rooney, of course. Anne Moriarty, of course. Blue Sisters, Murder! I'm so sorry. I'm bouncing off the walls excited for this. I hope this finds you well. Dolly Alderton, of course, and Margot's Got Money Troubles. Interesting. I think that was, is that an aardvark pick? Oh, the Americans didn't make it. Oh, okay. Sad. Okay, so of these I have on hand. Let me go grab what I have left to read. Oh, and thank you all so much for everyone who's been commenting and giving me suggestions. Some of them are so personalized. I am so excited and hope so much some of them made it through. I'll be talking about some of them as we go along. But you guys are the best. There's a sci-fi book I'm intrigued by for the first time in my life. I love you all so much. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have the Lane Moriarty one, Here One Moment, as an option to read. I have Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. I kind of want to read just for her name that I could possibly read. I have The Wedding People by Alison Spotch as a possibility to read. Wow, book of the month just is killing it. Here One Moment was also an option for them, but it sold out super fast, and I was like, oh, I'll get it next month, and like it was gone. And I also have the Sally Rooney one, Intermezzo, although I've heard this is like her best one, so if I read this one, can I go back and read her others? Is that just like blasphemy? It's blasphemy. I've never read one to begin with, and I'm on book 2, but like, that's a whole other story. So if you've read one of these and you loved it, let me know now, and I will put it on the TBR. But those are the 4 that I have on hand and would be super interested to read. And I'm definitely going to buy the bookshop one. And maybe Dolly Alderton, but I feel like I need to start with her other stuff first. I'm finally going to dip my toe in there, I think. All right, let's see what's next. Historical fiction. Okay. Line Moon Tehran, good. I want to read Marion Kamali's other book first, though. Frozen River made it through. I've heard really good things about that. Okay, Husbands and Lovers. I have that one. Seventh House Salome. The Jodi Picoult one. I'm really excited to read that. It's got Shakespeare, of course. I'm excited. Kay Quinn. Every year we're gonna have one from her. The Book Lovers Valerie made through. The Women. Of course, Kristen Hanna's gonna make it through. Is it weird that because it has the helicopter in the front, I'm just like, I don't want to read you? It's really weird, right? That's really weird. Oh, Anita DeMonte made it through. I just bought her first book, I think. And of course, James. James is like, who's gonna sweep this? Can Kristen Hanna be beat? Like, no, right? Even James can probably not beat Kristen Hanna. And this is not Jodi Picoult's normal category, so I think Kristen Hanna's probably gonna take it. We'll see. But in this category, I can read Seventh Veil of Salome. I'm so excited to read another Sylvia Morena Garcia. I loved a book I read by her earlier, and usually she does more like horror stuff. Doesn't this have magical realism? No, I'm nuts. Okay, that's cool. So would be super excited to read this if anyone read it and loved it. I could read Husbands and Lovers by Beatrice Williams. I'm in the mood for something slightly salacious. What can I say? It must be the 80s sleeves and slightly 80s makeup I did. And I also have the Jodi Picoult one because Shakespeare, and it's pretty. So let me know if you read any of these and think they're amazing, and I will read those. Here comes spoilers. I voted for The Midnight Feast. I don't know if it'll make it through. I don't. I thought it was fantastic. I don't. We're definitely going to see The God of the Woods. We're definitely going to see All the Colors of the Dark. We're definitely going to see at least one of the Frida McFadden ones. I hope both don't make it through, but we'll definitely see like First Lie Wins. We're probably also going to see the other one with lie in the title, Listen for the Lie, which, that's the one I think is definitely going to make it. I'm not sure about First Lie Wins. Yeah, those are the ones I'm positive about. I would love to see How to Solve Your Own Murder. I don't feel good about its chances. So, let's see. Okay. The Midnight Feast made it! Sorry, I just cackled. Might be more alphabet than Glinda. Oh man, that was a cackle and a half. I'm sorry, y'all. All the Colors of the Dark, The God of the Woods, Listen for the Lie, Home is Where the Bodies Are. Is that really not hard? Can I read that? Okay, First Lie Wins, the Richard Osman one, We Solve Murders, The Boyfriend, How to Solve Your Own Murder, and The Teacher. Both the Frida McFadden's made it. I hate that. I hate that so much. Let's share the joy. Share the love. Really? I mean, no shade to her. But The Teacher, like, the subject matter, like, and The Boyfriend was just, okay, all right. People love it. I'm not going to yuck your yum. Enjoy your stuff. Okay. Caught in a bad romance. Okay. Obviously, Anna Huang made it. Christina Lauren made it. Oh, good. Okay. The Carly Fortune one made it. It turns out I have that. Bride made it. I wonder what people are saying about that. The Abby Jimenez. Yeah, okay. Emily Henry made it. Wild Love made it. Leather and Lark. The Liz Tom Ford one. And the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. Okay. I need to go get 2 books. I need to go get some books. I'll be right back. Okay, this is not the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. They were in a box together and I grabbed the wrong one. This is Myrtle, a book of mysteries and puzzles to solve. Yeah, I'm a big nerd. So, let's just call this a space saver. Because I don't feel like getting up for this category again. The Paradise Problem, Wild Love. Just for summer, I think I want to start with her earlier works. This summer will be different. And I already started Funny Story, and it's so funny. Yeah, it's as advertised. I'm actually listening to it on an audio. I love Julie Whelan. She does a really good job with romances and especially teasing out the funny, sarcastic bits. So she was the perfect choice to narrate this. So if any of these are exceptional, let me know. Ignore Myrtle. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a great booktuber. Okay, Romantasy. Let's get into some fun stuff. So obviously we're going to see Scarlett St. Clair. I think we're going to see Phantasma. We're going to see SJM. We're going to see JLA. We're going to see probably Apprentice to the Villain, maybe. We're going to see... there's another freaking Zodiac Academy. I don't know if Faye Vaughn will make it. I do think that a Fate Inked in Blood will make it. I think the Spell Shop is in the wrong category, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Apprentice to the Villain, Scarlett St. Clair, Phantasma, Fate Inked in Blood. The Spell Shop made it! Oh, that was so good. I loved it so much. Okay. When the Moon Hatched, I should have seen that coming. There's the JLA, there's Zodiac Academy. Oh, I should have seen Quicksilver coming. That blew up. I really am curious to see what that is about. I do have it. And there's the SJM. So, okay. I don't feel the need to read anymore. I'm gonna be really torn voting between A Fate Inked in Blood and The Spell Shop as it is. Here's my thing with Romantasy, right? I loved The Spell Shop so much. It was one of my favorite reads so far this year, I think, and I loved A Fate Inked in Blood as well. But A Fate Inked in Blood is clearly more Romantasy. Romantasy means to me that the story is driven by the romance. If you take the romance out of a fantasy, you still have a fully built world, you still have a full plot, you still have a full story. You're just ripping out some pages here and there. A Romantasy, it is literally driven by the romance. The events of the actual book are driven by the romance. It's not going to take place without the romance in it. The romance itself is what actually drives the plot and irrevocably, I am now Bella Swan apparently, alters and shapes the plot itself. It moves it, it changes it. You can't not have the romance in the book. And when you pick the book up, you're picking it up for the romance at the heart of the book. It's at the heart of the book. That is the difference between romantasy and fantasy to me. The spell shop I picked up for the world, for the magic, for the wonder, for the coziness. Fate, Ink, and Blood I picked up, well, for, yes, the fantasy, but for the couple. At least equally, if not more. So that's me on my little soapbox. I'm now going to step off. I feel a little silly, but that is what I think Goodreads needs to think about when they think about this category next year. Just please. I'm done now. And I'm very sorry Feybound didn't make it. And it did belong in the fantasy category based on my definition. As did the spell shop. Okay, let's see what made it in fantasy. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Other than Emily Wilde is definitely making it through and could take this whole dang category. Okay. The Lost Story. Really? A lot of people did not like it. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, good. Because I loved her first book so much. And everyone was like, no, don't ruin her. Don't read this one. And I was like, I can read her now. The Tainted Cup. Lena Blue commented twice now saying I have to read this. And she has completely sold me on it. Apparently, it's like mystery, thriller, fantasy, everything in one book, and I totally bought it on her recommendation, and I'm so excited to see it made it through because now I want to read it. And I was told by one of my other regulars that I can read The Familiar without being terrified of it, so that's exciting. And I bought the Book of Doors as well. Blackbird Oracle, Somewhere Beyond the Sea, Foxglove, Empire of the Damned, by Broken Blades, Map of the Other. Okay, so if I'm gonna read any of these, like, Map of the Otherlands is a perfect 5-star. I have a perfect book to vote for this. But the two that were, like, cheered on for me, like, multiple times were the two that I bought. And they were The Book of Doors and The Tainted Cup. So these are definitely going on my TBR. In fact, I already started The Book of Doors. And so far, I'm getting, like, 10,000 Doors of January vibes for sure. With a tiny bit of, like, the Wishing Game vibes. And maybe, I'm saying this super hesitantly, just a tiny bit of a drop of magic from the Starless Sea, which would be the highest praise I can ever give a book, because that is my favorite book of all time as of now. So this is... Okay, I put on lotion before reading it. Clearly that was a horrible mistake. It's one of those velvety covers that shows everything. I'm very sorry. This could be amazing. We're going to see what it does. It needs to have a lot of originality though, because I'm just seeing so many bits and pieces from other books. So it could be amazing. We're going to see what it does. And this one, I'm missing my thrillers already, so really excited. When someone's that excited about a book, they mention it twice to you, pick it up. Pick it up. Listen. Okay, sci-fi. I'm hoping something called, what was it? The Family Experiment makes it through to this category, because this is the first time I have ever been sold on a science fiction book in my life. I have never read adult science fiction, and Michelle Ferguson made it sound so freaking good. She was like, based on your reviews, and it's got like social media and reality TV stuff, and like, it's got a little thriller in there, like, it'll get you, like... And it feels like a good thing to, like, dip my toe in just, like, for the first time ever. So I'm really hoping to see it here. Oh, okay, all right. I would have to buy it, but, like, it is, like, the first sci-fi book that I'm like, well, that and Ministry of Time. But one of the people I talked to, like, multiple times after every video was like, yeah, I DNF'd it. It was a mess. And I'm like, okay. Maybe that's not the best one to start sci-fi with. But here we go. Okay. I cheerfully refuse. That's my memoir right there. I cheerfully refuse. When have I ever learned to say no to anyone? Ever. Never. I have to go bake a pie after this. All right. Ministry of Time. Oh, maybe it's not that bad. Moon of Turning Leaves. It's a lovely title. Annie Bot. Extinction. That sounds cheerful. The Other Valley. Orbital looks very sci-fi. The Mercy of Gods. Just no. The Family Experiment. That's it. Okay, I have to read this one. This sounds like, is that a headless person in the middle? Oh, girl. Did you know I'm Big Chicken? Did you see me clucking in the first video? All right. I'm really curious, though. All right, and start a script. All right, horror, my only hope for voting is if Simone St. James's book made it through, so... Murder Road! less excited for Murder Road. Less excited for Murder Road. Oh, that is the best part. I can't, like, I don't want to look at that. Of course, Stephen King. I was a teenage slasher. T. Kingfisher. Oh, she's in 2 categories then. I need to read T. Kingfisher, but I'm also afraid of T. Kingfisher. Literally, she wrote a novel based on The Goose Girl, and I'm terrified. It's sad. But someone kind of made a comment that made me switch my thoughts a little on When Source Just Comes to Call by T. Kingfisher. Even if it sounds a little scary, she said it's amazing, so that'll probably be my first. Okay, favorite debut. Boy, the Damned made it! I'm not excited in the slightest. Nope. How to End a Love Story. I picked that up. Murder. Apparently I need to read this. Is it gonna hurt me? It sounds like it's gonna hurt me because martyrs get hurt. Greta and Walden. That's twice too. The Hoynam Dong Bookshop twice too. No! Neesh. I don't think I will. The Truth According to Ember. Okay, one of my regulars told me I absolutely need to read this. B.M. Van Loo, the same one who told me I could read The Familiar, told me I need to pick this up. And now knowing, especially that it's by an Indigenous author, I need to do better about the books that I pick up. I was not particularly impressive this year with my diversity on this channel. So Truth According to Ember, definitely going to go on my list. Kudos to Aardvark for always picking, except for the Eyeball book, I think they did that one too, for making sure they have more diverse picks. Ministry of Time too. The Book of Doors. Okay, so that has to go on the TBR for sure. Audiobook. First Eye Wins, already read. James, The Small Mighty, Listen for the Lie. That would be such an ironic win. I love it. Funny Story. Yes, that would be a funny win too. I'm listening to this now. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Love that. Hate the saying. So somewhere beyond the sea. TJ Klune always somehow makes me sad. So I'm not feeling that right now. I'm just not. 1984 made it. People really liked it. I see names. Must have big names. I don't know. All right. YA fantasy. Heartless Hunter made it. I'm totally reading this right now and it just like sucks you in. The writing's really good, but for YA, I don't always expect the writing to like really have that like extra description, and like I was quite nervous reading it. It's instantly like, hey, witch hunters, danger, oh, blood, okay. So yes, Where the Library Hides. I would love my copy fairy loot any day now. Wisteria. Oh, maybe I'll finally read it. I know it's like both first 2 books were 5 stars for me, Belladonna and Foxglove. So I'm like, Let's Pursue Glory, Don't Let the Forest In, The Prisoners of the Moment Air, Ruthless Vows. Okay, Reckless. What did I vote for? Because it's not here. Oh, I voted for The Poisons We Drink, and I'm not shocked that that didn't make it through. I am reading Heartless Hunter. Very excited. I'm loving it so far. I can also read Wisteria, and I can also read Ruthless Vows. So let me know if you have any strong opinions. I would love to hear them because the books are really piling up and there's no way. Like, there's no way. So I need help, y'all. All right, I got a couple recommendations for YA fiction. This was the category where I like needed a lot of help, and there were a couple of people who offered like descriptions as to why I should read some of the YA fiction they offered, which I love so much. So I'm hoping that they make it through. Okay, let's see what we got. Jennifer Lynn Barnes, Tilly Cole. That's not my name. Okay, Where Sleeping Girls Lie made it. Nothing like the movie. Both Lynn Painters made it. Spread the Love More. Reappearance of Rachel Price. When in Order, Not in Love, good. I'm actually really excited to read that one. I do love King Arthur stuff. If I only I'd, oh, those are supposed to be really sad, right? And Heartstopper, of course. I'm kind of secretly rooting for Heartstopper. We could use a little more diversity in here. And like, is that the only graphic novel we've got? And not a lot of LGBTQIA plus stuff. Gwen and Art and Not Love is too, actually. I was hoping to see When the World Tips Over, though. Valentine Budad made a comment about it and like totally convinced me that I would love it. I love magical realism, so bummed to see that did not make it. In terms of nonfiction, I just want to see When a Millennial made it and Disney High made it. Okay, I do have When a Millennial here. This is not the one with the shiny discs on it, though. That was another one from Aardvark, so it is shiny, but not like rainbowy like I said in the first video. So sorry I lied. I could be convinced to read this too, and it would be awesome to vote in this category, but this pile is terrifying. Memoir. I do want to read the third Gilmore Girl. I really do. And I'd be curious to read the Lisa Marie Presley one. I love old Hollywood. No one's shocked to hear this. And let's see. Oh, the one that I bought for favorite history and biography didn't make it through. That's so sad. I bought Not Your China Doll, old Hollywood, and it didn't make it through. What a bummer. I also bought some of your other recommendations as well. A Sweet Sting of Salt, several people recommended. The Invocations was recommended. The Dead Cattail Assassins, and When Among Crows was recommended, and I bought all of them. I'm so sad that they didn't make it through. I will probably read them anyway because personal recommendations, like, come on, they're gold. Okay, well, that's a bummer, but I have them and I'm excited to read them nonetheless. This is so tiny. I was so shocked when it arrived. This is the same author apparently as Divergent, which I never read. I also never read The Hunger Games because I was told they would be too violent for me when they came out. Yeah. Okay, so here is the giant pile of possibilities with Myrtle sitting here for this bookshelf. I should have just gotten the right one when I got up to get the other books, but no. Who is not intelligent? This girl. So let's just, for reference, the table's like down. You can't see the bottom of the table. And here's how tall the books go. So hopefully I will scoot that out of the way in case I'm not focused anymore. Hi. But that is it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. This was super fun. This is gonna fall and kill me. I would like to live to see the end of this and read more books and find out who wins the 2024 Goodreads Awards. I will guess when I vote. And for now, let me know which of these books I should be reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun with this video, and I've been having so much fun with all of you in the comments. So nice to see some new names and some old names, and I really appreciate the recommendations. You guys are the greatest. I am reading just some of the best books right now. I'm having the best time. So keep the recs coming. I love you all for them. But in the meantime, I will let you get back to your book, and I'll be getting back to, I usually say mine here, but editing this video because it's time sensitive, and I just like make a thumbnail and do all the like, you know, YouTuber stuff. But I will see you next time. Bye guys.